Hello, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, I am very excited to say I am announcing my March TBR slash Spring into Reading readathon. I am currently hosting some live reading sprints, and I was like, well, instead of reading in the first sprint, let me film this video because I know it's going to be a long one. So, without further ado, let's just jump into my Spring into Reading TBR. I have all the information you need right here on this cute little Google Sheets that Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me have made. This readathon is also known as Seasonathon, and it's hosted by Clint, Kaylani, and Mel. I'll leave all their channels down below. I love each and every one of them. They are amazing. And this time, there is important dates to remember. There is announcement videos that I'll leave down below. There's also reading challenges. There's 25 reading challenges. I'm only doing 22 because 3 of them are like self-care prompts, I guess. There's also a way that you can do a bingo board with it, so that's really fun. I don't know why my voice is doing this when I start filming. But yeah, there's a seasonathon bingo board like this, so this is all the challenges. But yeah, I am very excited, so without further ado, let's just jump into this. It's gonna be a long, chatty video. Grab a snack, grab a drink, sit down, and enjoy me rambling. So, Spring into Reading readathon happening from Wednesday, March 1st, all the way to March 31st. So it's happening throughout the whole entire month of March. Thank goodness it is, because I would not be able to do 22 books in like just 1 week. The author live show for the group book is going to be happening Saturday, April 15th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Pacific on Mel's channel. And then the after hour live show will be happening Saturday, April 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, also on Mel's channel. So those are some important infos to know about this readathon. And now let's just jump into the reading challenges. Also, if there's an alarm that goes off, it's because I'm hosting some live reading sprints. So challenge 1 is spring cleaning. Read a book that has been collecting dust on your TBR. Challenge 2 is read a first book in a series. Challenge 3 is to read a smutty book. Challenge 4 is road trip, listen to an audiobook. Challenge 5 is let it shine, elements on the cover, water, fire, earth, and wind. Challenge 6 is stormy weather, read a book that intimidates you. 7 is spring fashion, read a book with a beautiful cover. Challenge 8 is rewind, read a past seasonal group book or author. 9 is April showers, read a book that you think will make you sad. Challenge 10 is luck of the Irish, read a book with green on the cover. 11 is a self-care prompt, and it's literally says self-care, take a day for yourself. Prompt 12 is read a popular book, and that's for prom queen. I'm going to skip 13 because I want to keep that as a surprise for you guys. And then prompt 14 is bring forward, read the next book in a series, which I really love that they do that because I'm terrible with series. Prompt 15 is love is in the air, read a romance or book centered around friendship. That one was hard to figure out which one I wanted to do. Challenge 16 is over the rainbow, read a classic or retelling. Challenge 17 is spring break, read a book with travel or vacation in it. 18 is refresh your TBR, get yourself a new book. 19 is Women's March, read a book that features a strong female protagonist. Challenge 20 is friendship bracelets, buddy read a book. 21 is Flower Power. Read a book with flowers on the cover. And 22 is Read Like an Aries. Read a book under 250 pages. 23 is Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Read a book with pink or yellow on the cover. And 24 is Spring Court. Read a book with fairies in it. And challenge 25 is Tiny Umbrellas. Drink your favorite ice beverage. So with that out of the way, here is what I plan on reading. And I'm reading every single one of these books in March. So this is like my March TBR. So I put these backwards. No. Hold on. Let me get these in the correct order. I thought I put them in the right order, but I didn't. Ooh. I'm so mad. Okay. Sorry about that. So for a book that's been collecting dust on my TBR, I picked The Red Scroll of Magic by Cassandra Clare. I am so excited for this. I read this before, so it's technically a reread for me, so it shouldn't really count for this prompt. But the sequel has been sitting on my shelves for so many years now, and I haven't continued on with the series because there's no news about book 3 at all, so I'm nervous about this one, but I'm also very excited because this is my only Cassandra Clare series I have not yet read, so I'm excited to dive into the Alex and oh my god, Magnus side of the world and to see what's going on with them. And I think this takes place between City of Glass and City of Fallen Angels, if I remember correctly. So I'm excited to get back into this world, and hopefully I'll love it a second time. Next book is read a first book in a series, and for that one I picked All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. This is, like I said, first book in a brand new series. I loved everything else by Amanda Foody, so I'm super excited. Also, this could work for read a book that was a past season-a-thon author, because they did her middle grade series, the Wild Lord series, so I'm very happy to say that I'm picking a season-a-thon book, and I've been meaning to read this for ages now, and I don't know what's taking me so long. It's so short. I can't wait to read this, and I hope I love it. For read a smutty book, I don't really read a whole lot of like that type of genre, but I do have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I don't know how big of a romance plot this has, but I'm nervous to go into this because I hear a lot of mixed reviews, and I'm wondering if I would love this or if I would hate it. And if I do hate it, that's gonna suck, because if I do hate it, I'm probably gonna unhaul it this year. Next prompt is listen to an audiobook, and for me, I picked Maya and the Return of the Godlings by Raina Barron. I've been meaning to continue on with this trilogy for like years now, and I just want to see what's happening. I did start this last year. I got 30 pages in before I put it down, so I'm definitely going to restart this one, and hopefully I will love this one. Next book is to read a book with elements on the cover, and for that I picked Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christio. You can't really see it, but right there's a little bit of like fire popping off from the snake, and there's also this candle burning, so I'm going to count it as fire. But I'm very excited. My friend Sydney bought this for me, and I still haven't read it yet, and I'm been meaning to get to it for a while now, and it just sounds so good. It's a Rapunzel retelling, and I just want to read it, okay? I'm very excited. I can't wait to see what this is going to be about. Count how many times I say the word excited. Next is a book that intimidates you, and for me, I picked tell me why I picked this book for my TBR, but I picked The Jasmine Throne by Tashi Shuri. This is the first book in a new trilogy. I cannot wait to read this. I am buddy reading this with my friend Lori next month, so I'm very excited for that as well. And I know both Lori and I are scared by the size, and we just hear nothing but amazing things about this fantasy series, and it's a new world, a new cast of characters, and I hope I fall in love with them. Next is to read a book with a beautiful cover, and that is Wings of Shadows by Nikki Puretta. This is the third and final book in this trilogy. I am so nervous for this. I started this one last year and really was enjoying my time with it. I got 85 pages in before I put it down, but just look how gorgeous this cover is, and the purple edges. Yes, please. And then, like, it's just, I love the blue. But yeah, this is the third and final book in this trilogy about Phoenix Riders who gets conquered, the world gets conquered by their enemy, and they have to try and take them down. I love book 1 and 2 so much. Book 2 is my favorite so far in the trilogy, so I hope I love this one. And again, I'm going to have to restart this one because I did started it last year, but never finished it. Next is to read a book with green on the cover, and for that one I picked Jade Fire Gold by June Sealand Tan, because this is an Owl Great exclusive cover and there's green all over the cover. I cannot wait to read this as well. I am also buddy reading this with my friend Lori. Hi Lori, if you're watching this. I know we both have this from Owl Crate, so we cannot wait to see what this is about. I did read the prologue of this before, and I was absolutely sold just by the prologue alone. So I'm reading this for Read a Book with Green on the cover. Next prompt is self-care, take a day for yourself, so I'm going to skip that one. Next one is read a popular book, and for that I picked, where's my copy? For read a popular book, I picked Amari and the Great Games by B.B. Alliston. This is the sequel to Amari and the Night Brothers, and I really, really loved Amari and the Night Brothers. I don't know why they're barking, I'm so sorry. But I really loved Amari and the Night Brothers. The first book was really amazing. Such a fun, different middle grade series. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen in book 2. And hopefully I love this one because a lot of people have been giving this 5 stars. Next is to read the group book. And the group book for this round is Love on the Brain by Allie Hazelwood. I am very nervous for this, but also very happy because this is actually a book, as you can see, that I own. So we'll see if I get to this. I think this is like the sequel / companion novel to Love Hypothesis. So I'm curious to see what's going to go on in this one. Then to read a past seasonal-thon book, or actually no. I skipped 2, I'm so sorry. For Rewind, read a past seasonal-thon group book or author, I'm picking The Roughest Draft by Emily Weberly and Austin Sigma Broca. As you can see, I also started this one this year. I never finished it. I don't know why I've been like that this past couple of years. But this is Emily Weberly's adult romance novel, and I am nervous for this one, and hopefully I'll love it. And they have done, I don't remember what book they done by this author, but I know they done a book by this author for their season-thon group book. And then for read a book that will make you sad, I don't own this one, but I'm going to read I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, so I'm going to be reading that one. Next is read the next book in the series, and for me, I am reading All of Our Demise by Amanda Foody. This is the sequel to All of Us Villains. Hopefully I'll binge read this duology next month. Then read a romance or center friendship book. I'm going to read Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus. For Read a Classic or a Retelling, I am going to be buddy reading this one with my friend Sydney, and that is A Blade So Black by L.L. McHenry. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. For Read a Book with Travel or Vacation in it, I'm going to be reading A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair. For Buddy Read a Book, For Read a Book with a Strong Female Protagonist, I am going to be reading A Taste of Magic by J.L. I hear this has a strong female protagonist not only on the cover, but like in the book, obviously. It's a cute middle grade with the fantasy in it. Then for buddy read a book, I am also buddy reading Middle Game by Shauna McGuire. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Sydney as well. Very excited for this. This is one that Sydney actually picked out for me. Then Read a Book with Flowers on the cover. I have Tyler Johnson Was Here by J. Coles. Next is To Read Like an Aries. Read a book under 250 pages. I have Cold by Mariko Tamaki. This is literally so short. It is 228 pages, I think. Yeah, 228 pages. So I got this at Y'all West last year when I met Mel and Kaylani. So it's so perfect that I'm picking this one up. Next is To Read a Book with Pink or Yellow on the cover. And for that, I picked 3 Kisses, 1 Midnight by Rashani Chakshay, Evelyn Skye, and Sidney Menon. And then Read a Book with Fairies in it, I picked A Quarter Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I am nervous and excited to finally get to this one, so we'll see if I get to it. So there you have it. That is my TBR for Spring Into Reading Readathon. Thank you so much, Mel, Kaylani, and Clint for hosting this round. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys down in the comments below. Let me know down in the comments below what you're going to be reading for this readathon, and I'll just chat with you down below. Hope you have a great day or night or not. The choice is yours, and happy reading. Bye.